Hi, my name is Arturo Filio and I'm the lead software engineer in STM, or Security Token Market. Here, what I do essentially is design the architecture of the software, the database infrastructure, and all the code that we're going to be doing in order to show and display the information and data of the tokens from all the different token exchanges. So on my day-to-day basis, not only I get to code, but I also get to strategize and structure how the data is going to be flowing from one medium to the other. A little bit about my background. I studied finance and economics. And after that, I also studied computer science. So I have, I guess, really good background in order to be here. I have the specifically fintech background. I am very passionate about programming and software in general, so this is why I love being programming. I love developing software. I love learning new things, and that's why I love being in this position as the lead software engineer. So before this, I was actually a teacher. I was teaching in Ironhack software development. Specifically, I was teaching JavaScript on the front end, which is React, and Node on the back end, which is, all the server and controllers and all that good stuff from the back end side of programming. So there I was the lead instructor, teaching people how to learn how to code from zero all the way to, capable full stack developers. And a student of mine, he introduced me to Kyle. He told me, hey, I know a couple of guys are doing really great things in the crypto and specifically token world, which at the time I did not know specifically what tokens were at the time. So, I went to meet Kyle at his office. I talked with him. He explained to me his vision, his idea, how tokens are helping the industry, how tokens are moving forward, everything that is happening in the crypto space. And I got really interested, and at some point, I agreed with Kyle that this has a lot of potential and room for expansion. So I decided to start working. Me and Kyle, we would talk together, and I started working with STM. So personally, I think tokens are a very easy way to capture more market in terms of investing. What I mean is, for example, if you have a good example, everybody's using real estate. Real estate is a very useful example. Or someone wants to buy another asset. You can fractionalize that asset into multiple tokens, where those tokens are going to be, residing on the blockchain. Therefore, instead of one person or just very few entity of people having that ownership of the house, you can fractionize that house with tokens, and a lot of people can have that ownership. What does that allow? That allows people to invest at a smaller scale, but still reach really valuable securities that can have a lot of return. So imagine that you as how do you say, normal investor, or you don't know much about finance or much about crypto. You can now invest in multiple properties at a fraction and build your own real estate portfolio. You can also invest in other assets that doesn't necessarily have to be real estate. So this allows the common people that are not that versed in crypto or finance to invest and have a very good opportunity to start, making use of that money that they have. So I think that's something great that tokens allow us to do. So in terms of growth for tokens, I think it is at a very early stage. Not many people have heard about what tokens are. Also, not many know exactly how tokens work, which, by the way, tokens is just a unit that is residing on the blockchain, right? But it has to be backed by something, so it has to be legitimized, otherwise that token would not have value otherwise. So because this token has value and is on the blockchain, this allows multiple opportunities for investors to fractionalize, as I mentioned before. But not only that, I think it allows more people to adopt this new technology in order to have another medium for investment. So right now it's at a very early stage, and I think tokens in a few years are going to be very important in terms of investment, and it will allow everybody to, make use of their money in a smart way in order to make it grow. So I think tokens right now are, again, at a very early stage, and probably in 5 years everybody's going to be having, instead of what stocks was before, that's going to be gone. Or maybe it's going to be there, but nobody's going to be now buying and selling stocks. They're going to be buying and selling tokens, because that's a new thing. It's just easier. It makes things simpler, and it allows more people to get into the market. So I think that's where it's going to go.